This works, I guess. Okay. Hello everyone. Um, just a small disclaimer, I guess. I don't even know if I'm gonna uh release. Really, I guess it's a word. Release this video. This is practically a personal video of mine. I don't know if it is personal. Just wanted to lay out some stuff about my life, how my life is going. Not great, might add. I guess this is a smart journal, an audio journal. Does that even exist? An audio, a manifesto? No, not manifesto. I'm just playing my sort of, how should I call it? My comfort game. It's a gacha game, obviously. So how's my life? Not great. Like, I don't even know where to start, really. Most of the people that have subscribed to me are probably not even, how should I say, um, don't really even know me that well. You know, I don't wanna. I doubt that I'm gonna burden them with listening to me, even if they see it. I don't know if they're gonna see that I uploaded a video. So there's that, and so for anyone else seeing it, just see it as a boring talking video about a random guy. You don't have to feel worried. I mean, yeah. So I don't know where to start. I guess my biggest problem, concern in my life is lacking behind, no, staying behind, being behind on everything, in everything, life, relationships, having a freaking job, stuff like that. It's not fun. I gotta say, it's not really fun anymore. I don't know why. It's a weird feeling, right? Because I don't feel like I made mistakes in my life. It was like, oh, I smoked a lot. I did drugs. I did random shit. No, I just loved playing video games. And when I was at high school or wherever, my country's similar duration was, I guess, until 18, I was going real well at my grades, studying, being a nerd, you know. But at university, you have to be, I guess, simultaneously and an adult, and a teenager, and a kid. But you know, juggle between them. I don't really. I might repeat some words. Sorry, I'm not. English is not my first language, but I'm sure a lot of people find it cringy, considering that my main language is Greek. Whatever. Uh, yeah. Um, I'm s- uh, I decided to study engineering, you know, and it went well at the start. Well, I say went well because right now it's like being a ghost amongst the classes in the university because I'm just me and no one else. I guess the the what I'm trying to say is I failed to have that life at university. You know, friends going out to not even going out to parties, but going to gatherings, being genuine me, like the real me, not some guy that has to literally just uh, be someone else. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drink a cola while you guys drink tequilas and at the club and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was just trying my best to fit in. And people say, but you didn't have to fit in. You just be yourself. Well, not only it's the country, and I don't really give a shit if people find this like you just didn't try hard enough. No, I did try. You know, I. It's not enrolled. I went to the university. I guess I started university in 2018, and you know, engineering, electrical engineering, computer engineering. It's a combination. It's electrical, computer engineering. It's like both of those. We're such a great university that we do a lot of stuff. We're so smart. And you know, you would think that you know people would be nerds or would play video games or would watch anime. They would play video games. They would be interested in things that evolved around into technology. Yeah. Well, that didn't really pan out, or did it? It was a weird year, you know. It was the pinnacle of um, being being different, being I guess changing the world for the better. I don't know. I don't want to go into real bad details because I'm gonna be like subjective because I'm a guy and you know with the feminism, the peak of feminism, I guess, was around there. I believe at least. And there was just a lot of negativity. I don't know. I just felt maybe I was surrounded by the wrong people. You know, there were weird things happening there. I never really found people that would see me, I guess. And when I mean see me, is see me as a not even human being. It's not that. It's just like that I exist in a way that they'll be like, oh, that kid. I remember him. Yeah, I was never that guy. I was more like, do you remember that guy? Should we like tell him to join us? I've been only to one uh, trip with that friend group, and I'm definitely sure I was only asked to join because the tickets would be cheaper and the package of the trip and you know the what's it called? Basically the what do they call it? You know the guiding the guides that they would be hired. Basically the whole package. They would have uh, they would have basically a sale, lower price because that's the amount that they need to lower the price in a more affordable way. So yeah, I was definitely sure that was like the last minute thought, like, oh yeah, that guy. Um, and it's again, it sucks because you say, but I tried to be nice, I tried everything. When I asked people on Messenger or on the Fred group, like, let's go to for a drink, they were so nose and find excuses just to not join me. And if the people there were like the guys that I didn't really fuck with, sorry about the the F word, um, it would be just awkward because even I would want to hang out with them. Short story, long story short. Sorry. Half of those guys I don't even, and girls don't even communicate with anymore. Mostly because I didn't even want to hang out with. I don't regret that, right? So yeah, small friend group, barely talkative. Even the people that I tried to have a connection with that have the same interest with me, video games, they were really not good people. Like they were like you didn't. They were weird people. They weren't chill. That's what I was trying to say. Because wasn't only just a nerd, right? I'm not just playing video games. I want to go out. I want to have a drink. I want to fall in love and all that bullshit. So yeah. So I was left alone. Well, I was stuck alone, and now I have to deal with 5 subjects that I have to uh, give an exam about, and have no help or support. To the point I had to pay to have private lessons, to even understand the subjects better. Because my parents are like, you need this, you need the degree to have a proper job and stuff. It's like the 5 subjects that I always like the most disgustingly annoying and horrible and hard subjects at the university. And it's like I don't want to study anymore because I was a nerd. It's like I have been a nerd for 20 years and I was done after that. I was so done. I just don't give a shit anymore. I just want to go on trips. I wanted to go to explore the things I didn't explore. Not because I was forcing myself. I actually did want to go to a club, see how it feels to dance around. I never got drunk because I know that drinking is bad. Like I know the line. I didn't want to cross it. I just wanted to experience the stuff that you're supposed to experience. Sorry for the voice crack. You're supposed to experience. And in the end, I just did. And most of the times, I did them alone. I literally went to a club by myself. I went to university parties by myself. I went to a bar by myself. Mostly that to just experience them. And then I tried, the stupid way to hit on girls, and I failed miserably. And I've never had a girl. Surprise, surprise. You're watching a video about a guy that has barely any subscribers, and he's a guy. What? This is the most canon problem of a guy in his 20s. So yeah, the usual. And I just made this video because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just want to run away and I can't because what? Get a job? Okay. Here's the thing. I also have a health issue. I'm diabetic, so I need my health things. So I can't just run away and get a job. Firstly, because I need to have my medical things sorted out. So I can't just tell my parents, "Oh, you know what? I don't give a damn about your 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 fixation on getting a degree that, yes, it would help me get a more stable and maybe better paying job, but my god, I am not happy, and I know I won't be happy because I will have a job and I'll have money, The thing is, I have money because I am a single child that might at least, and I know that I am what's it called? I am blessed to have a wealthy enough family to just pay me to exist without working. So I know that even if I do get the money, maybe it would change a bit because I'll feel okay. I'm contributing, let's say, contributing as an engineer to the society by working. So, but in the end of the day, yeah, I'll have the money. I'll have the 9 to 5 job, I guess. I don't know if it's the same. Uh, you can relate those two, like a 9 to 5 with just an engineering job. Is an easy engineering job a 9 to 5? I guess you need to work 8 hours. I don't know. Um, but I won't have what I need, which is a connection, uh, experiences, right? And it's really hard, especially in Greece, because nobody except maybe my friends and maybe my parents, but half of them, like they support me, but they support me because I'm still following the same line that they put me on. It's not like they forced me, but they were like, you can choose whatever degree you want. It's not like, oh, you can make videos and we will support you. No, they were like, you can do whatever you want as long as there is a degree about it. So, yeah. And then this sort of trying to achieve something led to me sort of comparing my existence, my personality, my everything to that, to the degree, to the numbers, to the subjects I've passed, how long I've studied, did I study enough, into other things like, well, if I am not studious, if I don't have the degree, what kind of girl is gonna look at me? Because I don't have anything else for myself. My parents keep saying, "Oh, you, you people, uh, no, you don't know your worth. You don't know your worth. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't know my worth. What does that mean?" It's like, "Oh, girls, you are a really handsome guy," says my mom and my dad. It's like I don't see it when I say, "Girl, I wanna grab a coffee." They're like, I have a boyfriend," or the same shit. And I think in Greece it's way worse because we live in a very closeted families, old school, and the, they're the kind of Eastern European families that are really tight, but also old-fashioned. But we also have the technology, Instagram and Tinder, so it's a combination of mistrust and just being really closeted. Like, I don't know if it's a good phrase to say that. They just don't. You cannot hit on a person at a coffee shop. It's not. I don't know. Maybe I just me that I say, but I can't do that. I don't know. Like I went to bars. The the bars are starting to be less and less social friendly, I guess. Like they put the music loud, so you cannot have a conversation. And even if I do, there's just a group of 5 women. How am I gonna talk to one of them? Like, bring your friends with. Well, I don't have a lot of friends. I have one girl friend, and I have like a guy friend, but he lives like, I don't know, I don't know, like an hour and 2 hours away from the city. So it's like, hey, help me out here. He's not even that type of guy. He's not gonna go at a bar. He has a girlfriend too. They live together. They're happily ever after. I'm really happy with her. And I'm not even gonna start on the ask your other lady friends because I do have like from another city, like from my hometown. I'm not even gonna start on that. Like asking them they will never even consider that. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. But of course, they say it in the most how is it called? Let me think. In the most, you know, fake friendly thing, like, oh, she's taking her time dealing with the breakup and all that. And it's just like, you can just say that you don't want me to be happy, or you just don't want to hook me up. And then there's the stuff about like, um, the longer you are not in a relationship, people will just assume that you're a horrible person. Like, what? How do you get to that conclusion? Do you know what century we live? The age we live, where everyone's just like not social enough? At least I'm putting myself out there. And the worst is always when they say like, "Oh, thank you for being so open to me and telling me like you like me." It's like it's so half-ass, I guess. I don't need that. I just need. Do you like to go out with it? Yes or no? No. And I do think that we are at an age where we really need to start rejecting people more like socially nice. Like, give at least a compliment, you know? Like, you're not that my type of guy, or I have a boyfriend, but you're a really nice guy. Don't give up, or something like that. The whole, oh, you're sweet. Oh, it's like talking to a child. Just give something positive at least back. I know it's not your responsibility, and it's not your responsibility to find me a girlfriend, but just, you know, just be nice. Again, it's just ramblings. Maybe I'm a bit too wrong. Well, I am also really tired because I always look at the what's it called? The other people's side. I always just consider other people's side, consider what they think, what their opinion is. Never mind, because mine is bad because I'm a guy. Now, then there's the timing thing. Oh, you should do that the moment you feel like it. Don't take your time because someone else is gonna steal her. And it's like, oh, great. One time, one of my guy best friends, he told me about a girl, and I wasn't really feeling the vibe with her because she was really not talking in a way that she was interested. You know, she was talking about her job. It was me, him, and the girl. And they were talking. We were talking about. She was talking about her job, about how her boss was, the classic awful, not really considerate, etc., etc. But she was never like interesting in me. Like, I was expecting that this was gonna be like a hookup, or like I'm gonna hook you up and I'm just gonna hold gonna be the third wheel. But I'm willing to do that. I'm gonna be your wingman. But it didn't feel like it was just like we hang out. And then when I told him, well, you know, I didn't feel the vibe, and even then I just realized he wasn't really my type. And then he just tells me, well, she wasn't really um, interested at that time. I was like, oh, so what do you mean by that? I thought just, he didn't just tell her about that, that I was interested or I was available or something like that. No, he just told me, oh, actually, at with the point we went out together to eat food, dinner, like the three of us, me, him, and her. She was in a relationship. I was like, what? You were trying to hook me up with a woman that was already in a relationship? Was what? He said just, well, it was a, what's the phrase? Uh, Risky? No, it was a, it was going to end type of relationship. There were a lot of conflicting opinions. Basically, they weren't getting along, but they were in a relationship, and she was like still with him. I was like, so why So I was just waiting for her to just change her opinion, or I was gonna steal her away from her boyfriend. And I take these things like really seriously because it's I don't want to be that guy on the other side, you know. I Now if you tell me that he was an asshole and he was horrible, yeah, sure, but just break up with him. Why stay in a relationship? Which is another feeling another thing that I feel, especially again in my country, because we have a horrible government and corrupt and a corrupted, horrible government that hates us and wants us to die. Um, it's just that most of the half of the relationships here, I'm 100% sure that they're just symbiotic. I think that is the right word to say. Basically, they live off of each other. They live in the same house, and they say, "Oh well, let's also be sleeping buddies." You know, it's like which is basically a relationship. But I do feel like there's no true love there. You know, so they just stay there, and then they're like, "Well, I guess we have a house. I guess we have seen each other naked. We might as well be together. Maybe who knows? Even have babies, and then it gets worse. So you know you're just forced to settle for less, and that goes for both guys and girls. Again, I don't like that, and I don't know. And then there is the exam. I have also exams I have to deal with. I feel alone. I feel lonely. I have to study for exams about subjects that are not fun, not interesting, just basic, awful, high-level math that nobody's gonna use when they take a job or pick a job up. Just horrible, old-fashioned subjects that don't even give you like notes to have with you when you solve the problems at the exams. They just tell you, oh, also memorize what a three-phase transistor works, or how to do that and this. Well, I just want to have some, uh, you know, factions and things to have on my paper. Just let me have them. I don't want to have a whole uh, problem solved on my paper. Just let me have a paper or and a half just with notes. Doesn't have to be anything. Just it's really engineering. We're gonna have notes. So yeah. So I have a pressure of being an only child. I have exams. I have uh, relationship issues. Well, not relationship, non-relationship issues, and it's just awful. It just sucks. And then it's like, how much must I work to have a relationship while others don't even do anything? Because I've been brainwashed, like a lot of us have, by Instagram with this, that we have to be perfect. Whether it's like, and don't, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think women have it as bad as us because we have to somehow be good at the job, at home, and at everything. But again, I'm not saying that as a general idea. It's just social media pushes us to hate ourselves, and it does also to women, but in a different way. That like you're perfect the way you are, and if anyone else thinks differently, they're wrong. Which could be so toxic when you're actually wrong, and you can't just accept someone criticizing you for doing an awful thing, like cheating, for example. I actually know of a woman that had relationships, a starting relationship with the brother of her close friend, and she cheated on him with two guys, not at the same time, hopefully. And she just told me, and the only reason she told me was because I was, you know, um, being a little bit apart from the like. I wasn't talking to that friend group uh, of that girls. And she said, well, I was dating her brother, and I did that. Don't tell anyone. But he was so, and her excuse was, he was so um, shy and not outgoing. I was just getting bored. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? And I knew why she also said that to me specifically, because she knew that even if I told her, the girl, the sister of the guy, would never believe me. She would be like, "You're an asshole." Just, I would never believe you. I would rather believe the my friend. So it was just a horrible realization on my part. Like, it's really effed up, you know. Just realize that one of your lady friends, it's just women friends. I don't know. Sorry if my pronunciation is bad. Just cheated. You know, I don't know if some guys or even women, some girls think of that, but you know, you expect yourself to be on the right side. What I'm saying is, you're not an asshole. You're a good guy. You're following the rules. You're being a good person, and you just realize that you are associated with people that cheat and just being horrible to people. And just starts a revelation because what are we being on the same side of having a serious relationship, of falling in love, or having fun, or not? Or are we just out there clubbing and sleeping with other guys and cheating? I didn't sign up for that friend group. So yeah, that's I guess the part one because I started rambling. I'm probably gonna listen to myself on that video for some time just to calm myself down. But I really needed that to speak a bit, to talk to myself, and maybe to you if I uploaded it. Because my god, I am not happy right now. I really just want to run away from everything. I just upload fun videos. Because I do think I have a chance. It's just that you have also to be lucky with the algorithm and all that. And I need a better mic and better internet. That's it for now. Sorry for the rambling.